2 races left, 16 playoff spots. And at the Magic Mile, somebody's championship dream is about to die. This isn't just another Cup Series stop. This is New Hampshire, the flattest, most unforgiving short track on the calendar. And this weekend, it decides who lives and who goes home. Sunday, the Cup Series rolls into New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Dollar Tree 301, the second to last race of the regular season. 301 laps around the 1.58-mile Magic Mile, flat corners, brutal braking zones, almost zero margin for error. Tyler Reddick grabbed the pole after Saturday qualifying, with Josh Berry starting right beside him. William Byron and Denny Hamlin round out row 2. Ryan Blaney comes in as the defending winner of this race, and he's already locked into the playoffs. NASCAR moved the green flag up to 2 p.m. Eastern because of incoming weather. Wet tires are on standby. That's the setup. Now, here's why it actually matters. With only 2 regular season races left before the field is cut to 16, New Hampshire isn't just a race, it's a filtering system. Some drivers walk in already safe. Blaney's locked in. He's got 2 wins and 16 top 10s this year, so for him, this weekend is about statement making, not survival. But for a group of other drivers, this is do or die. Every lap led, every point scraped off the bottom of the standings could be the difference between racing for a title in the fall or watching the playoffs from home. And then there's Christopher Bell, 7 runner-up finishes in 2026. 0 wins. Think about that for a second. 7 times this season, he's been the fastest car that couldn't quite close it out. That's not bad luck anymore. That's a pattern. And patterns like that start living in a driver's head. New Hampshire is short, technical, and brutally honest. It punishes hesitation. If Bell's struggles are mental as much as mechanical, this is exactly the kind of track that exposes it, or the kind of track where he finally breaks the curse. Let's talk about what actually wins at the Magic Mile, because it's not raw horsepower. New Hampshire is a track where track position is everything. It's flat, it's abrasive, and passing is harder, not given. That means Reddick's pole position is a real weapon. If his team can manage tire wear and pit strategy, he could lead wire to wire and make everyone else's day miserable. But here's the risk. Starting up front at a flat track can turn into a trap. If your long-run pace isn't there, you become a sitting duck for cars that save their tires and time their charge late. Pole position wins you the first 10 laps. It doesn't win you the race. Now look at the field chasing him. Bell, Hamlin, Logano, Larson, Briscoe. That's not a group of contenders. That's a murderer's row of proven short track closers. Every one of them has the track knowledge to make a late race move stick. And then there's a playoff variable nobody's talking about enough: desperation racing. When a driver is fighting for his postseason life with 1 race left after this one, he doesn't drive conservative. He drives like he's got nothing to lose. That's when you see bold blocks, aggressive restarts, and yes, bent fenders. Add weather into the mix. NASCAR moving the start time up tells you they're nervous about rain interrupting this thing. A shortened or delayed race changes everything. It compresses the strategy window and turns fuel mileage and track position into even bigger factors than usual. If storms roll in and this race gets cut short, some bubble drivers could get robbed of laps they desperately needed. So is chasing points aggressively at New Hampshire smart or dangerous this weekend? Honestly, it's both. The smart move is patience. The desperate move is speed, and desperation usually wins out when a career is on the line. Fans of the safe drivers are going to be relaxed, almost enjoying the chaos from a distance, watching Blaney chase a repeat while everyone else fights for scraps. But fan bases attached to bubble drivers, completely different energy. Every lap is going to feel like a heart attack. Social media is going to be flooded with live standings updates, panic posts, and probably a few conspiracy theories about caution timing. And Bell's fans specifically, buckle up. 7 runner-ups with 0 wins is the kind of stat that turns a fan base into a pressure cooker. If he comes up short again Sunday, expect the "is Christopher Bell cursed" conversation to dominate NASCAR media all week. Analysts, meanwhile, are going to be split. Some will call the aggressive playoff racing exactly what makes NASCAR great. Others will call it reckless and say it's going to produce a wreck fest instead of a clean finish. Both sides will have a point. Best case scenario, track position holds. Reddick or Blaney control the race up front. The bubble drivers race smart instead of desperate, and we get a clean, tense finish that actually rewards the fastest car. Bell finally breaks through and validates a season that's been agonizingly close. Worst case scenario, weather forces a shortened race. Chaos erupts on restarts as desperate drivers throw caution to the wind. Multiple playoff hopefuls get caught in wrecks that aren't even their fault. And the whole postseason picture gets scrambled heading into Daytona with almost no time left to recover. Given how tight this playoff bubble is, don't be shocked if reality lands somewhere in between. A mostly clean race with one or two late race gut punches that change everything. So here's the real question. Does Christopher Bell finally cash in one of these dominant runs, or does the New Hampshire curse follow him all the way to Daytona? Drop your prediction in the comments. Who's making the playoffs off this race and who's watching the postseason from their couch? If you want more no fluff, straight to the point NASCAR breakdowns like this one, go ahead and hit subscribe. We've got you covered every single race weekend.